Hello everybody, today we are unfortunately talking about a serious topic, so we're not going to have our normal intro and outro, and that is about the sexual assault report that we found out about the Chicago Blackhawks, and we're just going to be talking about that, and probably me saying some stuff at the end. So today it was announced that the Hawks will be fined $2 million for mishandling sexual assault matters back in 2010, and this stems from sexual assault allegations towards the former video coach David Aldrich, who was the coach during the 2010 run when they went to the Stanley Cup Finals. And during that time, two players came forward and said Aldrich assaulted them after the 2010 Western Conference Finals. I believe they were celebrating something like that, and the investigation concluded that it was true that there was sexual assault that happened there, and it is also believed that he sexually assaulted a player listed as John Doe. We don't know who that is, as he was somebody who was going to be filling in for a playoff role if they needed him, and the reason that that's so important there is apparently he said that he would ruin this player's career if he was to speak up about this or refuse sex. And this is just something that it's awful. There's no way to spin around it. It's terrible. And I think a thing that is going to continue to look worse for this organization is multiple big name individuals within this group, organization, franchise have appeared to at least have known about basically all of it, I have to be honest here. And GM Stan Bowman is one of them. And after being the man in charge since 2009, he resigned as of today. And that was after the findings of the independent investigation were revealed, where over 139 people were interviewed. He, along with other notable names such as Joel Quenneville and then the assistant GM Kevin Cheveldayoff, were all involved in a meeting about this. And obviously, Coach Q was the head coach of the Hawks at the time. And apparently, once they found out about this, their best idea to, deal with this was focus on the Stanley Cup Finals, and then we'll deal with this afterwards. And obviously, nothing really happened afterwards. I mean, it's one of those things that, I don't know what you have to say about it. It's not a good look for him, and obviously there are some real consequences of this. And then, we're looking at this and saying what will happen out of this. I can say that we're probably going to see, I would imagine, at least one more firing, if not more, of players, not players, but coaches or GMs outside of the organization. Coach Q of the undefeated Florida Panthers might be one of them because of his knowledge. I know originally, I believe he stated he didn't have any idea of this. Now we know that that's just not true. And then Cheveldayoff is the GM for the Winnipeg Jets. Maybe, just maybe, he will be fired as well. We'll have to keep an eye out on that. What we do know is Gary Bettman is scheduled to meet with both of these men to discuss their roles after they denied any knowledge of this. And we're going to have to see where that goes. And really, at the end of the day, it took over 10 years for this to come to light and to really have consequences and results. And it's pretty disturbing, just everything that happened and how it was handled. Out of the $2 million, though, half of it will go toward Chicago's organizations within Chicago that help with counseling and assistance for victims or survivors of sexual assault. A lot of people say it should be more. I'm not going to dive into that. Obviously, this is something that's really just terrible. And in general, I got to say that it's, something in sports and in the real world that is very real. We don't like to talk about it because it is tough. It is not something that is fun. I want to talk about hockey. I want to be able to do videos that are fun, but this is something that is real, and it's something that one every 70 seconds there's somebody that's a victim of sexual assault in the U.S., and, it's just ridiculous. It shouldn't even be a thing, and I'm just going to leave a sexual assault hotline number down below. I will leave it on the screen as well. So it is 1-800-656-HOPE. And, I guess we'll just end this video, but obviously if you are ever in a position where you need help, that is the number you can use. So everybody try to have the best day possible, and I guess this is it, and use that number if you need to.